Hello and welcome to Hot at Home, your questions answered. I'm Jackie and today's question is from one of my Twitter followers, Patricia. Patricia says, I've never walked in a fitness center. I don't know where to start or how or which kind of exercise will suit me. Yeah, well, you can work out at home, obviously. I mean, you're here with me at Hot at Home on the website Hot at Home, so you know that you can work out at home. But that being said, you say that you don't know where to start or how, or even which kind of exercise will suit you. So, you know, if you don't know what exercise suits you and you don't really even know what your goals would be, then maybe a gym is the right place for you to start, or a fitness center. So my recommendation would be to just walk into one, just walk in and feel the vibe. Walk right back out again. You don't have to stay. If you like the vibe, then just have a quick chat with someone at the front desk and say you're interested, but explain to them that you're fearful. They're usually pretty compassionate about these kinds of things, and just ask them for a quick tour. Just take a look around, see how you feel about the place. And while you're having the tour, pay attention to the things that are happening around you. Like, first of all, go when you would, if you think that you would go at after work at 5:30 in the afternoon, then go at that time for your tour. Don't go at 10 a.m. because you won't get a good feel for the vibe of the gym for when you're going to be there. It's vastly different at 10 a.m. than it is at 5:30 p.m. It's a lot quieter at 10 a.m. Usually the after work crowd goes around 5:36, 6:37, so it'll be busier. So what you want to do is you want to listen to the music that they're playing. Do you like it? You can always strap an MP3 player on. If you don't, just because they're playing music doesn't mean you're bound to listen to theirs. So can you get past that, or do you want to listen to their music and do you hate it? What kinds of people are there? Do you feel comfortable with the type of clientele that's there? Is it all a really bunch of heavy lifting, serious, meathead types that are groaning and grunting and slamming the weights and making you feel startled? Then probably not the right gym for you, But if the clientele makes you feel comfortable, then continue your tour and let her show you all the different areas. If you're you're a woman, so let her show you the ladies only area, and maybe even with all the grunting, groaning guys out there, maybe the ladies area is really nice and quiet and serene and is perfect for you. Take a look at their equipment. Does it look well maintained? Is it all being does it look like everybody's being using it, or does it look like a lot of it's in disrepair and not being used because there's a sign on it that says out of service? So you want to notice that kind of stuff. Once you've had your tour and you've sort of paid attention to all of the things about the atmosphere, is it too hot, is it too cold? Pay attention. What kind of clothes are people wearing? Is that kind of clothes that you're also comfortable in? It's going to be fitness clothes, let's face it. But some gyms, people dress a lot more skimpily than other gyms. Some gyms are really casual and some are really kind of dressed up and pretentious. So just pay attention to what's going on around you, and if you're comfortable with all the things, then just have a sit down with the person who gave you the tour and let them know that you don't know where to start and you don't really know what your goals are, and tell them what bothers you or what you want to change about your body, and they'll tell you what your goals are. If you're saying, well, I've got too much fat here, and then they'll say, okay, well, fat loss is your goal, or I'm too skinny. Okay, well, building muscle is your goal. So listen to them and let them sort of give you some free advice, and decide for yourself, from that, is this a place that can I afford it here? And if so, then ask to have a 1-month trial. Can't hurt to ask. They might say no. Walk out. I bet you they chase you and say, come back, okay, we'll give you a 1-month trial. I'll bet you money. Because they don't like to lose customers. So if you're strong about your needs, I want to try it for a month. If you're not going to let me try it for a month, I'm going to go somewhere else. They'll probably play your game with you because they don't want you to leave. They want you to like it and keep coming. So after your month trial, then if you like it, keep going. If you don't, tell them you quit. Try it out somewhere else. And in the meantime, you can also try hiring one of their trainers, or ask them for a free complimentary consult as as the beginning of your membership. You don't really know what to do, and where to start. So can one of your people, one of your weight training people, one of your exercise consultant people, I wouldn't use the word personal trainer because they might want to suck you into a $100 session right then and there, unless you can afford it. But just ask them for a complimentary session to get you going, as part of your welcome package. I don't know a single gym that wouldn't say yes to that, actually. As part of your welcome package, sure. Let's set you up with one training session. Then you can tell the trainer, what your goals are, and what you want to change on your body, and and ask them for just to write down the exercises that they think you should do and in what order, and then take that away and do it. And just do what they told you to for a couple of months and see how it feels. And then, you know, after a couple of months, you should probably change your program anyway. So from there, hopefully you've got a bit more knowledge about what you're doing and what feels right on your body. If you don't, I mean, you can always take this program that you got from the gym home and start Googling around and looking on YouTube and, you know, checking out different techniques or whatever based on what you've learned from the gym. You don't have to join the gym. You can take all of that tour stuff, bring it home, and start looking around on the internet and see what you can discover. And you can discover a lot, let me tell you. Because that's sort of what I did when I first decided to get back in shape. I didn't want to go back to the gym, hated it. So I started looking online and trying to figure out stuff for myself, which of course we all know I did that, and developed Hot at Home from there. So, I mean, my other suggestion then, of course, as well, is to invest in Hot at Home, because it lays everything out for you. I mean, especially if fat burning is your goal. It lays everything out for you, easy to understand, easy to follow, really explicitly explained. All the exercises are explained with videos, pictures, and with words, so you can make sure you get your form right. You can watch me demonstrating it on a video, and you know, if you want to take it to a gym, you can. I don't recommend it just because usually the gym's too busy and you have to share equipment, but if you go during a quiet time at the gym, you can take it with you, and you can, you know, print out the workouts, and you can watch me on the videos on your smartphone if you want to, if you're not at home or whatever, you're at the gym or whatever, or even if you're outdoors. So it really can help you kind of get around that fear of not knowing where to start. If you want to lose weight, that's your goal, then I would highly recommend picking that up and just even reading it, just to give yourself a jumping off point knowledge-wise. All right, so I hope that those suggestions really helped you out. I'd love it if you would get started and not use fear as a catalyst to keep you not acting on your goals. So get started, because the only way to get where you want to go is to get started. So I hope that really helped you out, and hopefully we'll see you guys again next time. Take care.